Celtics win. Jerry West, we lost him. Lakers gonna lose too. Let's talk about it. Profanity Nation, let's go.
Profanity Nation.
Yeah, it's the new era of man for some old school fans with a new school brand. We got money on the mic with the plan in hand. And Stat Pat to his left, they go hand in hand. And to the right, we got Simpster, he putting it down. It's the Profanity Nation, we running the town. Yeah,
It's the Profanity Nation.
Profanity Nation.
Yo, what up? Money Mike, Stat Pat. Hey,
Yes, sir.
Simpson on vacation. It's all good. We're going to keep this going.
Hold it down.
Man, we're going to hold it down, man. We got stuff to talk about today, man. How you feeling, man?
Feeling good, dude.
Feeling good?
I'm feeling all right,
good?
man.
Yeah. You know, we took off a week, you know, had some scheduling conflicts, but we got to get in there, man, because it's a lot of stuff been going on. I got to get some stuff off my chest, man.
Let's go.
Yeah, you ready, man?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, man, we got to acknowledge them. Don't like the players, hate the team. Celtics won the championship.
Yeah,
they got number 18.
They're number 18.
They ahead of us.
They got there.
What are your thoughts on that, Stan?
I mean, they got there. I can tell you one thing about playoffs is always the most healthiest team, you know, usually is the one that you can see at the end. The team that don't have a lot of injuries and have the depth to overcome any kind of injuries, like they were able to overcome the Porzingis. Now, had they played Denver and they had Porzingis, it would have probably been a problem for them. But they got the nice matchup that the big man wasn't really that important as like the wings were. So, okay, you know, y'all got number 18 is what it is. But we got to come back, man. We got to come back. Hopefully, we got the right leadership.
Hey, we gonna get in that, man. You know, I gotta say this, man. I know last year this time, I actually was on the East Coast. I was on the East Coast trip. And the first stop we had was Boston. And I had the opportunity to kind of clown them. You know, I was at TD Arena and I was in front of them and acted like I was blocking their shot. And I was just, you know, I wore my Laker championship, T-shirt right there in Boston. And I was having a really great time.
Yeah.
I was like, thank God I didn't go this year.
Oh, my God.
Because if I went this year, I don't know if I've been able to stomach it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would have been probably bad.
But you know, this is it's really weird for me because I actually like the players, hate the team. Right? I hate the fans the most.
Right.
But, you know, I like Tatum. You know, I like Jaylen Brown. You know what I mean? I'm not happy for him.
I like Drew Holiday.
Yeah, I'm not happy for him because, you know, because of all the history, but it's I hated Larry Bird, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't have the hatred for the players. I just have the hatred for the team. What about you?
Oh, no, I hear that, dude. And the fact that, you know, we just, you know, it was bound to happen again in our lifetime, right? I mean, we couldn't live the rest of our life and not see the Celtics win one more championship. So it was bound to happen. Thing is, we just got to make sure it's a one-and-done thing, and hopefully we –
See, the problem with that, though, is like when the Celtics went to the finals a couple of years ago, you saw it in their eyes. And I was like, oh, man, they going to come back and they going to win this time. Like, I knew that at the time. And I was just kind of like, come on, Lakers. And we gonna talk in depth with it. Y'all got to do something because they are going to be ready. Like, you know, you could tell when you see in players and they get that defeat, you know. Sha'Carri Richardson asked her, which one do you enjoy more? She said, do you enjoy winning or losing? And she said she enjoys losing because it makes her want to get better. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you kind of felt that, like, in their eyes when they lost a couple of years ago, that when they came back, he was like, oh, no.
Yeah, they meant business. They won 60 games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You saw that they were, like, above and beyond anybody that were trying to – it was consistently good throughout the whole year, right? They didn't just peak in the playoffs. They were the best regular season team and they also proved they were the best team in the playoffs.
Yeah, so I'm not congratulating y'all.
No, that's it, man.
You know,
we were off on that.
Yeah, we gonna get ready though. We gonna do it.
How we gonna do that?
I don't know, man. I don't know. We gotta figure that out, man. Another crazy thing is that's happened, man. My condolences to the West family.
Yeah. We didn't get to talk about that last week.
Yeah, we haven't. I wanted to go like the logo, man. Like this one when I was watching in the news and they announced that he had passed away, I was like really like, I was like, oh no, like he's I was sad because you knew he was he's a logo.
Yeah.
Jay West was a legend in so many ways. He brought so many championships and not even just what he did for the Lakers. What he did for the Warriors.
Yeah.
Now, are we happy that he didn't stay around long enough to do it for the Clippers, or is it too early for that?
Oh yeah, it's way too early. Well, we can't talk about the fact that why he was not the Laker for life in the first place.
Yeah.
He had. I mean, the rumor is, I don't know. You heard the rumor, but the rumor was that he was not happy with Jeannie and Phil's relationship. Thought it was, lack of a better term, complicated, messy. It really wasn't really a good look, And how can you not be, compromised if you have a direct line to the owner and bypass all the other line of communication, which is the GM. You know what I'm saying? So. It was a conflict of interest, you know what I'm saying? How can she really be partial? And he spoke out about it, and she has the last say, and so when she got control, she revoked his season tickets, and that was kind of crazy.
And
crazy move. If that's a real truth, that's wild, bro.
And that's really interesting, because it doesn't matter where he's one of those guys that it doesn't matter where he went. You knew him as a Laker.
Yeah.
And he only won one championship as a player. He still is part of that team that won the longest winning streak in NBA history at 33 games.
Yep.
You was definitely sad to see him go. He discovered Kobe. He said what Kobe was going to be. He was right about that. He was amazing guy. Real nice. I met him. He signed, autographed my basketball. So, my condolences to the West family. You guys had a real one. And I was a little nervous again, like I said, that I hate to say it, he was getting the Clippers on the right track. So,
like you said, has his, he has a lot of handprints and big monumental things. I mean, of course, the Gasol trade, also the trade that he did not make in Golden State. I mean,
that's what was interesting about that is because he went to them and they wanted to trade Clay, and he said, "Hey, if you trade Clay, I'm out." And I know Clay probably has a real soft spot for Jerry. Michael Thompson too. We love Michael Thompson, because he really stood up and put his job on the line for Clay, and Clay delivered for him. So he definitely knew what he was talking about. If he was when he was putting, he even in Memphis, he put the team together. They didn't win a championship, but they definitely got better.
They got really good.
They got really good, and he pulled that. All right, my heart's with the Lakers, and he made that trade. Listen, Danny Ainge and Kevin McHale did the same thing, right?
Yeah, they did.
That's how the quote unquote the original Big Three happened.
Yeah.
When Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen. So right.
Yeah.
So sometimes you gotta do that stuff, man, for your for your franchise.
I still get mad about that though. Because I don't know. I always think about Kobe and KG and how that That would have been the best pairing. I would have been on steroids. And plus, how can you like be? There's no good cop bad cop. Like you're not gonna run to Gasol because Big Bro is mad at you. Because Gasol will give you a hug about that.
Right.
You go try to run from Kobe to KG.
Yeah,
it might get worse.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different.
It's gonna be a different energy in that building. But anyway, we love Paul Gasol though. But anyway, yeah, dude. But we it look like we got some news. The Lakers got some news.
Yeah. Lakers got some news. And you know what? We're gonna go and we're gonna talk about segue from Jerry West. When we there's an interview that he gave us his opinion of the new Lakers head coach. But we got something a little bit better than that, man. Like they announced JJ Redick as the Lakers head coach.
Yep.
Us here at Profanity Nation, we did a little digging, man. Because they went from Hurley, over at UConn.
Yeah.
And the news media, they was offered first. They offered him $70 million, and they everybody in the media, we knew he was a back-to-back, champion. We knew his accolades and stuff. Yeah. We just didn't know what JJ Redick's accolades is. So we did a little digging and we was able to find, man, guess what we was able to find?
Hey, what we got, man?
Man, hey, we was able to find, JJ Redick's resume. JJ Redick.
For the wait, so the resume he sent in for the Lakers for the coaching job.
Anytime you apply for a job, right?
You gotta send in the
You
resume.
got to go and you have to send in the resume.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that way, they look it over, you know what I mean? And a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about that, man. Like, must be a podcast, at least 5 years experience.
Yeah.
We were joking about that, thing.
Yeah.
So, I think we actually have the resume here,
All right, let me pull that up, man.
Let's go ahead and check out the resume, So he has, first of all, he has a plethora. I can't say the word. What's the word? He has a whole lot. Let me say a whole lot. He has a
plethora.
He has a whole lot. I did not know this about him, though, right?
Okay, talk to me.
Yeah. First of all, you know what I mean? It's a pretty good resume. JJ Redick, aspiring basketball coach, you know what I mean? Hey, check this out. JJ Redick objective, you know what I mean?
Yeah, what are some of his objectives?
To bring my extensive experience of watching coaches from the best seat in the house, parentheses the bench, to take a new role as head coach, where I can apply my in-depth knowledge of hitting three-pointers, mostly that. You know what I mean? That's a great objective. What do you think about that objective, man?
Hey, look, man, straight to the point.
We're gonna dissect this a little bit more, but if you are Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka,
well,
that?
Obviously, that's something they were looking for.
Yeah,
the head coach. That was something that they were actually trying to bring over into their team. But yeah, like you said, he has a great way of learning how to be a coach by looking at other coaches from his best spot, because he was never on the court. Most of the time, he was on the bench. So.
Oh, well, let's get into that. So this is his experience, right? Experience is professional bench warmer. An occasional shooter, and for various teams, right? He had two. He played 15 years in the league from 2006 to 2021.
Yeah.
I thought maybe he might put the teams he played for, but I think he played for so many it would have been more than one page. So he just put in 06 to 21. You know what I mean? Listen, I love this though. He said he perfected the art of sitting on the bench while maintaining optimal hydration levels. So we know that what's gonna happen is everybody's gonna be hydrated on the Lakers. Occasionally stood up to give high fives and provide moral support for actual players on court. So listen, he could definitely do that.
Dude.
He that's a perfect thing because he is never going to have to worry about playing, No. And when they come on the bench, then he give them high fives.
Yeah.
Hey, he was able to manage to sneak in a few three-point shots when no one was looking. expert in towel waving, cheering on teammates, and sidelines. Look, I think that's gonna be great for the Los Angeles Lakers self-esteem, man. Okay, he is gonna be cheering them on.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be that, and hopefully he doesn't have his hands in his pockets the whole game.
No, I think he's gonna be really good at. Hey, also, we got to add on to. He was a podcast host, the old man, the old man of threes.
Yeah,
that's what he was doing, broadcasting. So, and listen, he gained deep insight into basketball by talking with people who actually understand the game. So that's the key. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the fact that he's able to listen to other players that have had more impact in the game, he could go ahead and give that knowledge to all the veterans, the 15, 22-year veterans on the team. He asked profound questions like, what are we actually going to play? Proficient in pressing the record, play stop buttons, leverage, he leveraged social media. So, listen, one thing for sure, he's going to be able to see the best parts of every game and get them out on social media, man. I think that's very pretty impressive.
Yeah.
What's it? We could go through the whole. It's pretty long, but I wanna go over that. His education. Duke University.
Yeah.
Duke is a
smart guy.
You know what I mean? That's where he learned how to shoot the 3-pointers and stuff. His awards are amazing. Most likely to be mistaken as a coach. Now he is. So hey, he got that Bitch Warmer of the Year and a podcast participation trophy.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm pretty awesome. Hey, look, let's go around. He has. Listen, this is the key. I think this is what really got him the job, man. Doc Rivers.
Yeah.
Stan Van Gundy.
Yeah.
And a random teammate. We don't know who it is, but they reached out to a random teammate. But the one that actually guess who the one
who's number one reference?
Who actually referenced and think they got him the job. Why don't you take a guess?
I'm thinking LeBron James.
LeBron. Oh yeah, absolutely. His reference from LeBron James, I think, got him securing the job. Yeah. So look, but one thing, let me just say, man, I saw the press conference, man. And did you see the press conference? You heard what he said? Yeah. So look, the first thing I thought about that press conference?
Okay.
He Eminem'd us.
Like 8 Mile?
Yeah, he 8 Miled us, right? So the first thing he came on the press conference and said, look, and actually, if you go back to the resume, though my coaching experience is non-existent, my enthusiasm and ability to warm bitches is unparalleled. Ready to take my talents to the 3-point line and sidelines. Let's turn those L's into learning experiences. So, listen, the fact that he went up there and said, I have no coaching experience.
Yeah.
And he gave the resume, a summary of his resume that he gave the Lakers. 4 years with Duke, 15 years in the league, 3 years of commentation. That makes him eligible to be head coach of the most storied franchise there. What do you think about that?
Yeah, should this be his first job? Probably not. But, at the end of the day, he's the coach of my team. And so now I'm just going to have to go and just look at some of the positives. And hopefully we can strike lightning in the bottle one more time with the whole, he got to prove that he's Pat Riley, but hopefully we can get that kind of in the bottle, maybe. And then hopefully he can run some plays. I want to see what he got. I want our offense to flourish. I don't want us to be stagnant. I know we're going to be a LeBron James-centric offense, but how can we keep AD engaged through all 4 quarters, not just 1 through 3? How can we incorporate AD in the last parts when the game really matters? Because he's never around when the game never matters. Let me see what he can do in actually an X and O's perspective, because he didn't really. Our last coach was not an X and O guy. We can admit that. So hopefully, if we can bring some plays, let's see what that is. And I'm just, am I excited? It just not really excited, but we're here now, and let's hopefully we can basically see if he can go ahead and bring out some of the other guys. What can he do for Austin Reeves? What he can do for Hachimura? You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it. I know you don't like.
Well, okay. So here's the thing. Okay,
but I mean,
he'd probably be able to help. One thing that he was good at was shooting threes.
Yeah.
So hey, he can help. He can help Austin Reeves. He can help Hachimura on that.
Yeah. I mean, also like we can admit that when it comes to good coaches, one thing they gotta do is gotta be either suck or mediocre in the pros, right? It can't be like 5-time All-Star, Hall of Famer, top 75 guy to be a coach. They're usually the Van Gundys of the world, and he didn't even make it. You got Phil Jackson. He was cool, but, Pat Riley was cool. You know what I'm saying? Who else was another one? Steve Kerr. He had big moments, but, I mean, he wasn't the straw that stirs the drink. You know what I'm saying? It was like he was a guy that pitched in. So you have that. Hopefully, he can look at it from a perspective like the old saying is those that can't do teach, right? So hopefully he's able to communicate with this younger generation. Like hopefully because he's outside the box. Maybe that is what this is. We got to see. It could be a complete shit show. We don't know, but we'll have to see, right?
I mean, we definitely will, man. Like I don't know, like. Honestly, man, and I don't know, I'm probably going to need a little bit of therapy in this, to be honest with you, because, I'm not really trying to be a hater. Like, I know that's what everybody calls me, a hater and all that stuff, but I really am just, I'm looking at this like he is a placeholder until LeBron leaves. And then once LeBron leaves, then he'll go off. And then we'll actually get somebody who knows what they're doing, and we'll be able to, actually get back on target.
Just go back after after Dan Hurley.
Yeah, I think. I just honestly, this is what I think. I just,
this is going to be LeBron's coach to the end of his career.
Yeah, I think this LeBron's head coach to end the career. You expect really nothing from him. We are stuck in the situation of having LeBron on the team. He's not going to leave. He love it out here. He's going to get paid $60 million. We're going to probably draft his son, which makes no sense.
Well, I don't think we're going to draft him at 17. And then also we have 3 first-round picks now at a disposal. We might trade for somebody. I don't think Trae Young is a person. If anybody, I would actually get Murray. If I would go for anybody on that team, I would get Murray because I like his defense. I think his defense.
Yeah, but I mean,
because
do we think it's going to be utilized like?
Well, the playoffs showed that what you can do with a person that has supreme defense at the point of attack. You know what I'm saying? When somebody got the ball, that's one thing that the Dallas had a problem with because Jrue Holiday gave them fits. And with Luka, he was on Kyrie. If you were holding the ball, he was on you. So we just need we need a ball hawk. We just don't need, I'm thinking a big 3. I mean, there's nobody available for that anyway. Nobody's going to trade with the Lakers. So
So let me ask you this, man. Look, if you're Phil Handy, are you coming back to this team to coach, to be an assistant coach?
Yeah, I mean, I mean, but at the end of the day, what does he want to do now? Does he want to continue to be always when the Lakers have these turnovers, like be a leftover? I mean. It's great for his brand. Everybody loves, Phil Handy. Phil Handy was just working with Juju, I think a couple of days ago. So he's around still in L.A. So he
I know
he could be the coach, but
why though? Like I'm just because look at the end of the day, man, it's a coaching staff that he has to get, and that's my biggest problem. Like I try to think about who possibly might want to
be part of his staff,
and. Like who wants to be in this? It's like I'm really kind of like I can't. Lakers are in my blood, so I can't turn my back on them. However, I just kind of just want this whole LeBron experiment to go away, and just kind of just want to. If it's 2 years, just kind of just. I feel like I want to divorce and remarry, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? Like, all right, I'm not gonna go look at no other, team, and I just feel like I just kind of just want to go. All right, man, call me when LeBron's gone.
Yeah, I mean,
is that fair? Am I wrong to think that?
Yeah, in a way. I mean, you just got to ride it out. I mean, it's.
But I've been riding with him.
Everybody been riding with him. We ride with him, dude. Think about dude. But you don't. We have to. We have to. You know why we have to? Because this is a little bit of adversity.
Man, do you know what we've been through?
Dude, do you know what
we rode through? Smush
do you
Parker.
know? Do you know what Knicks fans go through?
Man,
do you know what Philly fans go through? I'm giving you storied franchises here. Yeah. Storied. What about the Bulls? They still looking for the next MJ.
Yeah, but you know what's so so crazy about that is that really was a long way. Like, we talk about 96. Like,
look at the Knicks.
So
the Knicks ain't won nothing since 71.
Yeah, so with that is like they're kind of used to that. Like,
see, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we are
used to that. Here we are talking about. I want to stop rooting for the Lakers because they got a player, and then we're gonna come back when he goes. And there's fools that got people that like looking at their team and not winning championships for 50 years.
But those are different type of fans. Like Cowboy fans, same thing.
And then it's we can't go out like that, man. We can't go out like that.
But look, here's the thing, though. But our expectations, the Lakers, the Celtics, our expectations are championships. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like we literally, in my opinion, we need to rip that tournament trophy off.
Oh, because we don't like Paul Pierce clowning us. Saying that, unlike the Lakers, if we win that, we're not going to hang that banner up. I mean, we put it to ourselves, man. It's what it is. Look, when it comes to JJ Redick, this is one thing that I it's going to get hard to me to get used to because I feel that he has that I don't know, arrogant asshole look about him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's gonna be easy for people to root against the Lakers now. Like, they really can hate us now. Like, our head coach is a dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really can hate on the Lakers now because of the fact that he is not gonna care about nothing at these press conferences. He already came firing. Right at the first press conference, he came firing. So he gonna, the press is gonna turn on him. The media is already off of him. Dude, it's going, man, bro, we better win. Because the hate is going to be on 10,000 this year, dude. It's going to be on 10,000.
But I don't even think it's hate, though. I mean, I think it's going to be we're going to be a laughingstock.
We've been that.
But I think, no, we're going to be the laughingstock. I think that's worse than the hate, personally.
Well, yeah, but we were laughingstock when Kobe was in his last years of Kobe. We were running down there with Robert Sacre. You know what I'm saying? We had those cats. I mean, that would pass the Gasol and the Dwight Howard years and all that. And we were laughing stock then. We were basically got Dwight. That's why we got D'Angelo Russell. That's why we got Brandon Ingram. We sucked with Kobe.
Yeah, but we were still, I think, in a better situation. This is like horrible.
It's not as bad as you think, bro. It's not as bad as you think, dude. It's not as bad. I just know it's fresh because Boston won, but it's not as bad, dude. It's not as bad. They're not gonna hold that championship. They're not going back to back.
Right. You know what they're doing too. You know what sucks about the whole Boston
they don't
thing?
Go back to back. Then
the last year that they won the championship, and that's what they've been playing off too.
What?
You know what the last year?
Oh yeah.
It's just burning me up, man.
What, the 824?
Yeah.
I mean, dude, you can find anything, but is that theirs?
I mean,
they're
hijacking it though.
No, they're not. How?
because they're saying 8-24. You know, Mamba. You know,
But Mamba what?
Tatum. You know,
Tatum ain't Mamba.
No, but that's what
Tatum is not Mamba. Tatum has a picture.
Do.
Tatum has a picture with Kobe Bryant. Okay, and ever since then, and now everybody wants him to be, and he is not it. He is not that guy. We saw it in the playoff on full display. Stop equating or associating this man with Kobe Bryant, dude. Dude, stop it, bro. Stop it. And why they want to be us so anyway? It's a badge of honor if you think about it. Why would you want to even be associated with Lakers stuff? We don't want nothing green over here. You want the 8-4, 8-24? You want that? That's what y'all want? Y'all want to be 8-24? Cool. Y'all really want a Laker legend over there? Y'all glorifying the Laker? Cool. All right. You glorifying the Laker legend over there in Boston. Who would have thought after winning a championship they would be gloating about 8-24 of another dude?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man. Don't let that get to you, bro. Come on, man.
It's just burning me up, man.
Don't let it. You see, man.
I've been watching too much basketball.
Yeah, handle that. Don't handle that. We can handle it right now.
Too much basketball, man. It's burning me up, man.
They can't.
Hey, anyway, look. It is what it is. We're going to have to see. It's going to be a crazy off-season draft. Is going to come up in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Hopefully we do not waste a pick on
Ain't the draft this week?
Yeah, I know.
I think it's Thursday.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So hopefully we keep our away from Bronny, but we definitely will be talking about that next week.
Second round pick.
You know, and listen, I've been told that I keep on coming on here talking about LeBron James every time, and it's getting kind of old, so I'm gonna have to stop doing that for the summer. We're gonna have other stuff going on.
Okay,
Summer Olympics and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, dude. When we gonna all of a sudden become like experts and stuff like swimming and diving.
Yeah. So speaking of that, man, I'm gonna go to my out of bounds, man. So Olympics is about to start, man. I'm really excited for it. I've been watching Olympic trials every day. It's been really, really good. But I really got to thinking about the Olympics. They have a whole lot of sports. But you know what? The only ones I care about are swimming, track, gymnastics, and basketball. Am I out of bounds the only one to watch those? And not even think about nothing else?
No, dude. I mean, you're not out of bounds at all. It's always one thing about the beauty about the Olympics, they have something for everybody. You know, like you might want to watch those sports. They be like, somebody might be like, I want to watch archery. You know what I'm saying? I want to watch, like, there's people that like track and field, but they like the field more than the track. You know what I'm saying? They like all the stuff inside of it. You know, they like the javelin. They like the shot put. They like the what's the other one? The hammer throw. The discus. Yeah. They like all that stuff. Right? They like the high jump. You know, I'm personally, the high jump, it looks weird to me. But, I can tell you right now, those pools, they got some hops, bro. They got some hops. You imagine that?
Yeah. No, I saw that. So, you guys know, I know I mentioned before, my daughter's in track. So, yeah, I've been to those track meets. So, I've gotten way more involved in that. I can tell you this for sure. Them 5,000s, man. When it be 5,000, I can't do those.
You gotta go get some concessions, bro.
I gotta go use the bathroom.
You can come back
and come back and see.
It's like a NASCAR race.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, so like I can't do the 5,000. 800 and below is about my attention span, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't do no more than really 800. Am I wrong for that?
No, you good, bro.
Yeah, 2 laps is good.
2 laps, 800.
Yeah,
800. We good. 800, we
I can do
good.
2
We
laps.
good on that.
But when y'all doing 5,000, I'm trying to figure out how y'all keeping count. You know what I mean? How y'all keeping count on 3,000 and 5,000? Y'all might as well go run a marathon.
After a while, you start to feel like you're being lapped.
Man, for real. You know what I mean? Like, y'all gonna run that long? That's the same thing like in swimming. Like, they had Ledecky, she, in the trials, it was 1,500 meters. Like, dog, and it's literally one lap is 50 meters. So 1,500? How many? That's like 30 laps, dog. So you have to go 30 laps in this pool. Man, come on. That's ridiculous. Yeah, but anyway, hey, you know what? We had a great show. Stat Pat, sipped on vacation. Hey, but look, we gonna come back next week. We're gonna talk about the NBA draft. And I promise y'all, no LeBron bashing on that show.
Yeah, man, we're going to try to keep it to a minimum. Man,
yeah, we're going to keep that in the minimum. Man, we're going to talk more about the
Bronny James.
Olympics. Yeah, I'm talking about Bronny. But I won't talk about LeBron. Okay? That's what I'm going to give y'all. Hey, y'all tune in next week. Hey, check us out. You know, we're doing a really big thing on Infanity Television. Check us out. We're actually going to have exclusive footage coming from the X Games this weekend out in Ventura. Y'all look out for that. Sports Weekly is cracking. ACFC. A lot of great things on Infanity Television. So you guys tune in. We appreciate your support. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Peace.